Welcome back. In the previous part, we had a run-in with Gilbert. He's run off somewhere. No idea where he's planning to go, what he's planning to doing, because he'll be more lost than we are. Which is probably good for us. So, we're just investigating the castle here. Seeing if we can find anything other than chests, obviously. A haze? Really opened up me to new possibilities. That's terrible. That's terrible. Haze. Haze, 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 haze. Enemies become unaware of presence, so it would be very much my own fault if they run into me. So do I want to get rid of that? The hit is the one I think out of the two there. Yeah. Yeah. Whether that's wise, but we'll see. We'll see. I had to put another chest here next to this Calvert spy, but alright. Nothing in the Queen's room. Not even a chest. What? What the? Alright. Thank you for coming this far. I entrust this to you. Please, my... Is that Celeste? Who or what was that? A ghost? Perhaps not. There was something familiar about it. Surprising when I first saw it, but... don't know, it didn't feel all that scary to me. Could it be Celeste? Treasury key. I mean, that just... right, its location... that's what it feels to me. It's just that sense of, like... it has to be someone connected to the royal bloodline, that sort of thing. So if enemies are unaware of me, I can take my time around them now. Just try to avoid them. Does allow me to not have to do like 50 billion cuts to like fit in exactly where I am and all that type of stuff. That's something at least. That's something. The doors were unlocked. I haven't been here since the first game. Is this some form of elevator? Yes, it connects the castle and a ruin 500 arch below it, but this doesn't make any sense. Telling me what's going on here. What do you mean? Well, when I first came to Liberl, Julia led me through this room and into the area below. This isn't how the room was. It was way tidier. Indeed, to my knowledge, the room was put in order and then locked, and I was under the impression it was to remain that way. I have seen it this way once before, though. My memories of it are getting kind of hazy, but wasn't this the way it was when we all gathered here during the coup d'etat? That's what I was thinking as well. You're trying to suggest that we may have gone back in time? No, more that this is like a projection, a moment from Grensel's history. Frozen. Almost. I find it impossible to believe that may have been the case, but how else could I explain this? Of course, I could be mistaken, and yet... well, if we're going to follow what that ghost seemed to want us to do, then we'll keep it up and hope for more answers along the way. Time to climb on board and see what's waiting for us. Right. There's nowhere else to go, so... yep. Just what's it going to be like down here? Because it could be even a different place entirely. Should we just turbo this to get down quicker? Seems to be a bit dilapidated. Oh my. It's pretty much how it was as when we were here the first time. Getting through this place is going to be pretty tough. Might I suggest we return to base for now? think we should go a little farther inside and see what state the ruin itself is in first. Kinda hard to know what to prepare for if we don't know what fiends we'll be up against. True enough. Let's advance a little farther before returning to the garden then. I like the little discussion between them two. It's like the sort of like the tactics of what they plan to do. It's like, that's cool. And the fact that Julia backs down doesn't make a point of it. Just like, no, I think we should do this. She's like, raise a fair point, I agree. This can't be right. Impossible. What? The fact it's going up? Is something wrong? Something's wrong, alright. This isn't how I remember this place being. Is the ruins layout changed? It is, without a doubt. This area should be a corridor that leads to the first three-way junction. Should it? I don't remember that. I remember there being an elevator and then go down to, like, corridors. It's probably me misremembering it. How is this even possible? I don't think you're mistaken. Now it all makes sense. What is it, Kevin? Have you worked something out? Maybe, but let's head down on the elevator first. We're sure the answer's going to be waiting for us somewhere ahead. Alright. Let's be sure we're ready for anything. Bottom level already? This just isn't possible. How are we on the lowest floor of the ruin already? Could the space we're in be distorted? No, that alone wouldn't explain how the entire layout of the place has changed. Let's just keep up the pace. Got a feeling there's going to be something or someone waiting for us not far ahead. Alright. Let's just make sure we're ready for first, okay? Means there's going to be a boss fight, doesn't it? Well, it looks like we're reasonably okay in terms of health, etc., so we should be okay in that regard. I'm just scared about running ahead now. It's like, oh god, like what's going to be waiting for us? Someone or something. Just made sure we were topped up in health and everything. May as well. Kevin? Yeah, it's that smell again. Same one that you smelled before that coffin-like devil appeared. Uh-oh. So you noticed the smell, did you? The dogs of the church have good noses, if nothing else. I think like I can do a hoarse voice. I mean, like, who's there? But let's see. Oh, exclamation. Who are you? I was wondering when you'd finally show your face. You're the Lord that knight spoke of, aren't you? Masked person. I suppose I am. I'd be like, if it's horse, I'd be like, I suppose I am. Can't do it. Can't do horse, because just can't. I do, after all, rule the land of Phantasma. Such a name is only fitting. You may call me the Lord of Phantasma if you so wish. The Lord of Phantasma. Indeed. That's not a name ever mentioned in your beloved testaments, is it, Ries Argent? Do you know who I am, too? Someone's brushed up on their homework. That's enough time spent on trivial greetings. Best to be Lord of Phantasma or whatever your name is. If all we've seen here is your doing, then return Grancel to the way it used to be at once. If you refuse to comply, I shall cut you down here myself. My, your request is so meaningless. I scarcely know how to respond. There's no harm in devotion, but done in excess, it can only serve to cloud your eyes to the truth. Well, do you understand now, Julia Schwartz? What? I see, my suspicions were right after all. Oh, that thing we all figured out ages ago. The Grancel we've been fighting our way through isn't even the real thing, is it? Just an imagination of it. A replica of the city created here in Phantasma. That can't be. Could that really be true? Still, that would explain all the weird things we've been struggling to figure out. Even if it would explain just what Phantasma really is. Wouldn't. I would be rather troubled if it did. Where's the fun in handing out the answers all at once? Yes, I completely agree. Still, you are quite right. And your understanding is deepening at the pace I hoped it would. Sounds like all the people that convinced me to carry on playing the series. Rather pleased with you, Tito Russell. Uh-huh. I'm glad yes? All this time, Her Majesty and Princess Claudia was safe. Oh, Adios. Thank you for your unwavering mercy. Oh? Your relief strikes me as coming more than a little prematurely. Whoever said that those you care about are safe? It wasn't me. Pardon? No. Does that contain... Think of this as the final reward place for you to earn on this second plane. Of course, rewards aren't given for free. If you wish to earn it, you will have to overcome a trial first. See, if I was him and I was being a dick about things, it wouldn't be Chloe. Hello. Exclamation. Oh no. It's another of the 77 devils mentioned in the Testaments. One of the two gatekeepers of Gehenna, and leader of a vast army of minions. Rostrum, the savage. Ugh. Are you insane? How do you think you can handle something that powerful after bringing it to life? I need not worry, for I have you to defeat it for me. Enjoy. So, maybe you're trying to get at something, and you need us to basically unlock the path because you're not strong enough, you're not powerful enough, etc. Maybe. It's that sort of case of like, are we unwittingly the bad guys in this situation? Right, let's get our buff out.
Strike as one!
Good. Kevin, I think it wise, because I don't know what it's going to do.
I hold in my hand
the Grail Sphere.
May its holiest of lights act as our shield.
Let's just being careful, because just don't know, like, probably a multi-phase fight like the last one. Ooh. Yeah, you ain't even like a proper skeleton. These are like weird things. With skulls with worm, snaky type skeletons. I don't know. Rostrum bug, a repulsive bug born from Rostrum's flesh, has poison in it. And a healing liquid, okay. One of the devils that guard Gehenna slays foes with immense strength. Is someone trying to unlock Gehenna, essentially, then? It's like, So you're vulnerable to... It's all the higher elements in here, isn't it? It's all the higher elements seem to be the case of what's going on here. But let's see, then. Let's get that going.
Go! Stand up!
What happens now those have died? Anything special? Or they just stay dead? Entirely possible.
Prepare to meet your doom!
You'll be blinded, that's okay. That's fine, you can get close as all you want. What are you doing? So you're starting to cast, okay, so... see if we can get the impede on you.
Take it!
It did seem to work, good. Let's see actually about getting clock up on Julia. I was just making sure it was Julia there. I was like, is that on Julia? Yes, it is. It's good.
Prepare to meet your doom!
Okay, so now I want to try and take advantage of Kevin's super, oh my god, I'm gonna destroy everything ability. And do dark matter. It's got that ATS now, so. It's fine, we knew that was gonna come eventually. It was just holding us back from having that damage, giving us a moment's rest to buff. That sort of thing. Okay, so how much can you do here, Kevin? 5994. That's not bad. Compared to, say... a normal attack, I think. 531. So, not great, is it? How about a normal attack from you? 838 is like they're nowhere near Kevin's. Okay, let's get that going, because we've got a bit of a damage going on here. That's fine by me, that's fine by me. The dark matter going again. Is there any debuffs or anything I can give out to you? Because I want your defense down if I can. Earth guards could be good. Anti-sept is worth a try. I know you can do a lot of damage now, that's fine. Does it work? Resist. I expected it to resist, but it's one of the things that you've got to give it a try, haven't you? You've got to give it a try. So, Earth Guard we got there. Crest. It was Saint. I think it was Saint there on Kevin. That'll do us nicely, I feel. Probably coming for Tita, aren't you? Probably need that buff on Tita, to be honest. Let's get an Earth Guard going on Tita. Aye. Big hit, big hit. You caught an ally. There you go for a cast again, okay.
No way.
Good, good, good. Another one, Kevin, please. What else can we do here? Let's see the difference. I'm just gonna move closer, do that to it for some reason, because you are. So there's Kevin's, which is a grand total of 5498, so 5.5k. Let's get the vital cannon. Let's make sure we get the impede going.
No way.
Alright, so what's the difference here? So we're up against 5.5k. 3712, that's not bad. Not bad. Not going to be sniffed at, you know. Now, are you phase 2ing? Oh.
Justice must always prevail.
I was expecting phase 2. Level up, though. Ooh, ooh. Hello. Gah, that thing was crazy. Can't believe we were able to defeat it. But now... That was a truly delightful spectacle. I'll take a reward. You've earned it. Oh. Sealing stone. Thank goodness. So glad we got it. Surprised you make good on your promises. Now, you ready to cut down to the chase? What do you want from us? What the hell is the point of all of this? Poor Kevin Graham. Poor, pitiful Kevin. Please try not to let me down any more than you already have. I'm a phantasma. It's like rereading that. It's like, I am a phantasm, a shadow. Much as a shadow only exists when there is something to cast it. I, too, only exist because of something within your number. Do you grasp my meaning? There's gotta be a stigma then. What? Ooh, what was that? Kevin? How could I? Just spouting nonsense. You think being all cryptic is gonna confuse us and lead us astray? You're very much mistaken, buddy. True enough. Spouting cryptic nonsense is simply what I do. That is what you believe, is it? Then it must be true. You. Perhaps I ought to go by a different name after all. How do you think Lord of Nonsense sounds? More fitting, perhaps? I said screw you. Oh no, I have died. He blorfed. Whoa. Kevin, what's wrong with you? Nothing. Don't worry. That's literally just a shadow. It is? Oh. So that was a body double, or an empty shell is more appropriate in this case. We barely took our eyes off them. I commend you for noticing. Still, your role in this plane is now over. Add the wings of white to your number, and journey on deeper into the abyss you stand inside. I shall be awaiting our next encounter. The wings of white, I like that. Please. They take their overblown theatrics way too seriously. Our resident evildoers going to have to work on their act if they want to sound like anything more than a walking cliché. Thank you for pointing it out. Anyway, we're done here. We've got ourselves another sealing stone to open up. Let's mosey on back to base. I think we all know who's inside at this point. Right. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, that's the end of the chapter. Well, I feel that's a good place to end this part, and with all my cutting, I'm not entirely sure how long this part will be. That's the only problem with this new cutting method, by the way. So I'm not entirely sure how long the parts will be, because it is that case of like, I've recorded an hour and a half. Yeah, an hour and a half from today's two parts, so it's like, however long they've been, you know how much I've cut out. So, see you in the next part. Ta-ta for now.